So I made a zero waste confessions video way back, and just recently I made a vegan confessions video. So here is part 2 of my zero waste confessions. And welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you wanted to join me today, because today I am sharing more zero waste confessions. I really like that this community has room for not being perfect, which is what these videos are all about. Showing you guys in a very transparent way that I'm not perfect, even though I do this for a living. Sometimes I mess up, sometimes I make mistakes, sometimes things happen, and sometimes I feel things. Because human yo. Ever since going vegan, I have been slacking a bit on the zero waste part, because I have been so curious and so interested in meat alternatives and dairy alternatives, and I've been wanting to try vegan cheeses and see what I can do. I've finally gotten really into making my own vegan cheeses. I will have recipes up at some point, but yeah, I've been really curious about all kinds of alternatives and wanting to try and make dishes with it. Also to just be comfortable with veganism and being able to, use it in my everyday life. So yeah, ever since going vegan, I have bought things in plastic occasionally, and I'm not too sad about it, but of course I will always try to improve myself. I only buy things like clothes, interior, everything secondhand. But one of my really guilty pleasures is going onto fast fashion sites, just scrolling through, see what they have, and see if I can replicate some of the looks that I like from secondhand clothes. It's something that I actually thought about would make a really good video series, but I haven't really been able to do so yet. Also, I know other people, like Kristen Leo does it, and she's just magnificent at it. When in this general area, I can also confess to you that I still follow a few veganistas. Veganista is a really good word. I still follow a few fashionistas on Instagram that are supporting fast fashion, that aren't vegan, that aren't zero waste whatsoever, but they look so pretty. So with my channel growing, something started to happen that really makes me grateful to be alive. But sometimes people recognize me on the street, like the vegan zero waste Instagrammer, and that is amazing, and I love that. And people coming up to me telling me that they watch my videos, love my work. I love that so much, but it also puts a lot of pressure on me to be perfect. Little bit. When I started my zero waste journey, I could get so annoyed, almost physically nauseous, when I encountered an unexpected piece of plastic, when I got a straw even though I didn't ask for a straw. When these sort of things happen, that always happen because you're a living person interacting with other living persons, sometimes you will end up with a piece of plastic you didn't expect to. And in the beginning of my journey, and actually the first 2 years of it, I would get so angry, physically nauseous from this experience, and I don't feel that way anymore. Maybe it's just because I have matured in this lifestyle, but I try my very best to prevent plastic. But if it happens regardless, there's nothing I can do about it, and I take it much more lightly. And I think that is an expression of me actually being in a very healthy place in this lifestyle. So I have way too much stuff for zero waste, let me tell you. And sometimes for instance, I have like 20 straws, 20 reusable straws, if not more. It's madness. And sometimes I beat myself up about having too much stuff, like having too many reusable coffee cups, having too many straws, having too many canvas bags, all of these items that I actually promote not just having one of, or maybe not even buying, I don't know, it's a whole thing. And sometimes I beat myself up about having too much stuff, but then I also sort of remember that, as I just said, this is my job. I am reviewing, promoting, working with, collabing with other brands and other passionate people, and that will just accumulate stuff over a period of time. And that is not the case if you don't have this as a job. So it is sort of a result of doing this that I have stuff.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and also a special thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys help me create green zero waste content, and I love you guys. You can find the links to my social media accounts down below and the link to my Patreon on this screen. Bye!